Hello everybody, I'm going to teach you how to sell an item on eBay, and hopefully with these few tips you'll be able to sell a couple of items. Now the first step that happens is you click sell item, and it asks what do you want to sell today, and then it says enter a UPC, ISBN, or keywords that describe your item. Now what you should do is, if you have an item like a book, a CD, a DVD, a movie, anything, I'd say put the title in. I'm going to use one of my favorite CDs, Good News for... It's Good News for People Who Love Bad News by Modest Mouse. It's a CD right here. And then what it does is it starts... I'm going to be showing you this using a program called paint.net. Just because it'll be easier to circle some things, but you can do this on the regular eBay. It should be pretty easy to follow. It comes up like this, and what you want to do is it will automatically put a title in for you here, but what I'd say to do is, if it has this ... right here, I'd change that by just putting in Modest Mouse. So after you've changed that, if you need to, sometimes the title will be really short, maybe it won't take up the entire thing. What then it's going to do is it's going to have additional information right down here. And there's a checkbox right here that is include the following product information in my listing. If you want, you can take out that box, or you can leave it. I would leave it, because the entire point of having a product already in there is that it'll find information so you don't have to go find it yourself. So next, what you're going to have is the photos. Now if you add an item, it should already have a photo. Now if you want, you can remove the photo, or you could even add another one. If it's just a CD, I would suggest just keeping the photo there that they already have. Now the next thing you're going to have is to describe the item that you're selling. That's right here. The item condition is right here, and I'm going to go back to eBay for this one. The item condition is right here, and there's brand new, like new, very good, good, and acceptable. Now the key for this is, if it is in the wrap, you have not opened it at all, it is brand new. If it's still in the wrap, like you just bought it from Best Buy or wherever. Like new is, even took the wrap off, but you've never even opened it or used the CD, it's like new. People don't like to buy an item that's listed as brand new and they get it and it's open. They think it's been used. So you want to put here what you think would be the best detail for your item. Go by the tips that I just told you. Now next for this is, it's going to be hard to choose some things. If it's brand new, then all you need to really write is this is a brand new item. And that's really it. And even if it's like new, then you can just say this is a like new item. But if you put very good, good, or acceptable, then what you should be doing is really adding details. It should at least take up half the page. At least. Okay? So, The next step that you're going to want to do is make a price. And this is right here. It's step number 4. And where you're going to put in your price is right here. Now, I would suggest putting in a price that reflects the... If it's a brand new item, then you're going to list it at maybe retail price $15 or $15.99. Even if you've never used it, if it's not in the original wrap, that takes off $10. Once again, people don't like to buy stuff that they buy that they think is brand new, but they get it and it's really used a little, even if it's only used a little. So then what you do is you put in your shipping cost. So with shipping, with this particular item, it says enter up to $3. For some categories, it won't have that. So then what you want to do is, once again, type in a price that you really think it's going to be. If you're going to be selling on eBay a lot, what I would suggest doing is getting a postage scale and weighing every item so that you get an accurate shipping. The other thing that you don't want to do is put your item 99 cents and put your shipping at $20. It's an easy way to save money because then you don't have to pay insertion fees. But it will scare people away from your auction when they see shipping, even to purchase the item if it's only a couple dollars. They see shipping at $20, even $15 or $10, then it just scares them away from the auction. And the other thing you don't want to do is, for some items, it will say, do you want to put a reserve? And the answer is always, you don't want to put a reserve because it will scare people away more than the shipping will. If they see reserve has not been net, then they're going to be afraid that they have not put in the right price that you'd like to be paying. Just start your auction at whatever the minimum price that you're going to accept is. Don't put a reserve in. It's bad. People don't like it. Now the next step is decide how you want to be paid. If you have a PayPal account, when you get your eBay, you should automatically be linked. And then there's also this block bids from people who might make the transaction difficult or expensive. I always check this. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but I'm sure it'll help. Next thing you do is save and preview, and you can have your item listed and ready to go. There's one more type of auction, and that's an auction that does not have a previous item. In this thing, we selected right here, we selected the item that we wanted to choose, but some items won't have that. For this example, I'm going to be using a popcorn machine. Right here, popcorn. So you want to choose, the first thing you're going to have to do is choose a category. Now, what you want to do is really choose a category that's going to describe your item. When I searched this one, there was either home use or business and industrial. So you really have to decide, is this one, am I going to use this one in a movie theater or in a maybe a, like a Little League field, or am I going to be using this one at home? So you have to decide that. I decided that I'm going to be using business and industrial for my popcorn machine. Alright? So next thing you want to do is, once again, except this time you have to make up your own title. Choose a title that's going to describe your item. Like, if you don't know the brand name, then don't put it. But if you do, then put the brand name. And then new or used. Popcorn machine. Okay? So then what you want to do is add a photo. And you really want to take this photo with a digital camera, or if you have to, even a webcam, instead of using a stock photo that you might find on Google. Stock photos are okay if you're selling an iPod or, I don't know, maybe a CD that doesn't have the right picture of book. But you really want to use this one for items that people are going to be paying a lot for. And take multiple photos if it's a big item. And add a photo is only 15 cents, but the first one is free. So the next thing you're going to have to do is once again describe your item. And the item conditions for things like this are different. It's new, other, and used. So once again, if you took it out of the box, but you didn't even put it together, it is used automatic. It is new, other. If you took it out of the box and put it together, then it's used. Once again, people don't like to get an item that they think is brand new, but they get it and it's used, or it's even just put together. Alright, so then this one, since there's no details about your item, then you really want to add good details in. Just think of everything you can possibly think of to put in there. You want to put when it was purchased, why you're getting rid of it, if it runs or not. You want to put if it's for parts. Just add every single detail you can think of. The next step, once again, is set a price, even. Now for big items, you really want to set either a really big shipping price, or don't offer shipping. Make your buyer pick it up. But in this category, there's no limit. You can see down here that there's no limit what your shipping price could possibly be. So if you even really wanted to, you could set your shipping price at $100. Alright, whatever it's going to take to get that from your house to the buyer's house. So the last thing you're going to do is, once again, just save and preview, and then just make sure everything's all set, and you'll be ready to go. If you have any questions at all, you can send me a message through YouTube, and I will respond to you as quickly as possible. So thanks again for watching, and keep in touch for more tips. But right now, you can click anywhere on this black spot to be taken directly to my channel.